Alright, so today we're going to be playing 60 Seconds. This game was requested by a viewer, and I thought I'd check it out for you guys. I'm not too sure what it's about, but in the Steam description it says that it's a dark comedy atomic adventure of scavenge and survival. So yeah, we're gonna check this game out. And yeah, let's go. New game, here we go. Classic and challenge. We'll just go with classic for right now. I guess we gotta choose one of these. Atomic drill, apocalypse, scavenge, and survival. I'll go with survival. I'm not sure what like the main game mode is. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll just try out survival. Experience a one-of-a-kind post-apocalyptic adventure. Survive in your fallout shelter with randomly selected supplies. Alright, wait. Let's take a look at all of these. Scavenge supplies from your house and make sure the fallout shelter is well stocked by the end of the run. No survival included. Apocalypse. The fully atomic experience. Scavenge around your house for supplies and then survive the post-apocalypse in your fallout shelter. And then atomic drill. Learn all about how to scavenge and survive in the event of a nuclear apocalypse. This tutorial is 100% approved by the establishment. Maybe we should do the tutorial. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try it out. Nice. Welcome to your atomic scavenge drill. Pay attention and you might just make it. Hold and grab control to skip my words, but every time you do, the reds will drop. Oh, nice. Can you grab this axe? Move to the yellow. There we go. Good job. There might just be hope for you yet. Move to the next yellow. Whoops. Alright. Can't run into things. There. Not bad, but you'd better be in good shape. There's no more. It doesn't give you a lot of time to read this stuff. Fun time's over. It's a matter of life and death now. Find your son, Timmy, ASAP. Yo, Timmy. Probably in his room. Oh, right here. Whoops. Good thing you know the layout of your house. I bet you the reds now. I can read the whole thing. Grab Timmy. There we go. That's it. Consider taking other family members too. I'll leave the exact priorities to you. I'll grab, I guess, my daughter. Find the highlighted soup can and grab it. Right there. Soup, an excellent choice. This can sustain a family for 4 days. On a single thing of soup. Find the water bottle and grab it. Right there. There's a lot of soup in this house. Right here. That's enough water for now, but you've got yourself a problem, Buster. What's that? It's a huge bathroom. Look at that. It's not even a door. You can only carry so much, and every item weighs one slot. You need to drop whatever you're carrying at the hatch. We want those supplies in your fallout shelter. Go find the shelter trapdoor. Bingo, you got yourself a small stockpile of food, water, and even little Timmy. Find a radio and grab it. So I'm guessing like in the main game you're timed during this. So you have to be really quick. I don't know if you're like trying to, if there's like radiation or something. they have to worry about right here. Grab my daughter? No, that's nothing. That's it. Nothing more useful than news from the radioactive something. Collect 5 items and drop them off in the shelter in time. Alright, I'm grabbing some soup and water. Our incredibly advanced warning system gives you 60 seconds. Alright, that's why the game's called 60 seconds. Let's give it a try. Collect 5 more items and family members in the next 60 seconds and make sure you find yourself close to the shelter when the time is up. Grab my daughter. Oh, the daughter takes up 3 spots. Grab the gun. Flashlight. Guess I'll grab the wife. She takes up 2 spots. Alright, we don't have enough time. There we go. Now you know what to get, what you need to survive, but your training is far from over. I'll see you downstairs for survival training at ease. Day 1. Click on this. Yeah. You made it to the shelter. Congratulations, but the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you. Nothing else. You'll need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants when your survival journal is not open yet or hidden. First things first, we must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you've brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day again. As long as you have food and water available, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture of a can bottle under the portrait. Instantly ration out, both by clicking on the character's image, of course. You might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take you quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. Time to ration supplies. What's left? Since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll carry on tomorrow. Nighty night. That's why we grabbed the checkers. I wonder if we have to shave. Good morning, survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you'll be staying here for a while. Got your attention? Good, now listen. There's a risk that you run out of supplies. Alright. To your survival, if they're gone, you will be gone sooner. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though, tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today we'll skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through. Timmy is being very brave. Everything seems okay with Dolores. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. I might as well give everybody something to eat. There. Sending people out in the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too early or without a gas mask, then you can bet it's a suicide mission for them. Sending healthy... Alright. Who should go outside? We'll send this guy and then her. No! I guess we have to choose one person. I guess I'll send the big guy. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while, but in the event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that'll test you to the limits. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men's morals spines. See what clay you're made of. But first, ration your food. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. Yeah, we'll skip today. We only have so much supplies. Alright, I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster who, in some bizarre way, found its way to the shelter. The kids are obviously going to love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. Now, it's up to you. Do you cook him? Cook the hamster? I mean, if we want food, we should cook it, but no, we won't cook it. Keep it as a pet. But then we'll have to feed it. It's another mouth to feed. Good choice. The little furry guy can stay and fatten up. It'll make a bigger meal in a few days. It may be your only source of food if it runs out of cans. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Dolores is fine and well, as much as anyone can be, and well in this tiny shelter. Alright, we'll go one more day without food. You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle, listen to the radio, or maybe play shadow bunnies using your flashlight. Let's clean the rifle. Why can we only do one thing? I don't know. Oh, he's all beaten up. Good thinking. Keeping your weapons in working order is your #1 priority. Remember, even if they do get damaged, you might be able to repair them with some good old-fashioned American engineering, though, and maybe some chewing gum and a shoelace. Good news, everyone, the expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted was hurt. Ted is really tired. Alright, we'll give these guys something to drink. Drink and something to eat. You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in the bunker until they come back. Alright. Day 6. Anything can be useful outside, and some items can or even improve scavenger chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase that's handy. With a suitcase, your explorer can carry more. Alright, we'll send Dolores. Alright, she can carry a suitcase. And a rifle. There. Hopefully she can handle herself out there. Alright. Nothing new to report. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and equipment. Ted's stomach is rumbling. This guy's always hungry. He's gonna eat all of our food. I'll give these guys something to eat. I haven't eaten anything in a couple days. No. The rescue ain't coming today, but we'll come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the waste. However, you also need to be careful. Two knocks. Alright. Hey, she's back. Nice, so we got a lot of water and a lot of food. Get Mary Jane something to drink. Alright, so Mary Jane needs water, Timmy needs water. Alright. Dolores doesn't need anything. Day 9. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Alright, Ted's wounds are not a pretty sight. Alright. Someone's at your door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out sequences of 3 knocks. Do you open the door? No. You can stay outside. Hey, we got an achievement called All Thumbs. Break or use something in your fallout shelter. Good call. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious. Apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine, or at least most of you. All right, we'll get Mary Jane something to drink. Gives them something to eat. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering on your door and probably not taking no for an answer. Alright. They did the 2 knocks thing, so let's see. The end? Did we die? What happened? Good job, you're safe and sound with the brave soldiers. Now we can all have some apple pie. You deserve it. Held out for 11 days. Cool. Classic. We'll go with Apocalypse. Alright, we'll go with Fat Man. We can either be the Mary Jane or Ted. We'll go with Ted. Actually, let's go with Mary Jane. What's going on? Why can't I pick anything up? Oh, there we go. Oh, she's fast. Alright, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Ah, she takes up 2 spots, or 3 spots. We need the father. Come on. I want that suitcase. Alright, alright, alright. There, we made it. I got 3 achievements there. Alright, let's see what happens. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyways. Got a gas mask, nice. Hey, look what we found in the suitcase we grabbed upstairs. Good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. We don't have that much food, no one's complaining yet, but even canned soup might become an extravagant dish quite soon. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We'll have to ration it strictly. Oh wow. Alright. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better in a way not that much has changed. Timmy's alright, Dolores is alright. Everybody's alright. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. We do have a gas mask. Is more than ready to go out and scavenge. Could send Mary Jane. Should we start preparing an expedition for tomorrow? Yeah. We need food. That trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food, yet for some reason we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. Damn it. So we have to... Wait, selecting the Boy Scout? What will that do? Did we just throw that out? No, I don't know. Maybe the Boy Scout helped us get rid of those green cockroaches. I don't know. Maybe. So Mary Jane needs some water. Timmy needs some water. Alright, everybody needs water. We need to make the choice for today's expedition. Alright. Give her a gas mask and a rifle. Shit. We'll give her a map. She's well prepared. I should have grabbed a radio. All we have is a harmonica. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong boy. I think we should feed everybody, but we only have 2 cans of soup. Oh wait, alright, there. It's difficult to keep our spirits up this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon. Alright. Got an achievement called Prepper. See what happens. Some days we're still struggling to deal. Everybody's fine. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out from the wall, revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what the source of that smell is. Yeah, screw it. That might be stupid, but I'm kind of curious. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. Gave the rat a proper burial. An empty can, he deserved that much. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Alright, everybody needs water. I'm really hoping Dolores will come back with some water or we're screwed. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse, using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. Some magical cup. Only they lost their way in the wasteland. Oh, we could have given them a map. I don't know why I gave Dolores the map. Couldn't contain our laughter, and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smell like forest fruits. How rude. Alright, we spotted an untouched store with many products inside, even food. Different than tomato soup, a real treat in these post-apocalyptic times. Crashing in the store and destroying it completely after the dust settled. We were looking at a spaceship, just like in Timmy's comics. And why does it bear American flag? Could it be infiltration? Crafty little alien buggers? Under a branch of metal space junk, we found a tired old teddy bear and some supplies. The bear looked disappointed. We ended up turning him around. We could not handle his judgmental button eyes. Someone stuffed a bunch of items into a big sock. Not sure if how the sock made it through the crash, but it somehow succeeded. Nice. So we have 3 things of soup, but no water. That sucks. We were tempted to take a bunch of jewelry that was rolling around the debris, but what would we do with it? Oh, nice. We found some ammunition. Mary Jane's hungry. Timmy is good. Mary Jane is really tired. Alright, we'll give something to Mary Jane. Some food. Yeah, we need to go on an expedition tomorrow. We have to. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Mary Jane is quite hungry. Timmy's okay. Dolores is in a bad mood. Wait. Alright, Mary Jane's hungry again. Alright, well, we'll send... Damn it, I forgot who we could send. Alright, I'm gonna send Ted. Ring that. There we go. Day 9. Mary Jane is starving. Oh wait, damn it, I got those two mixed up. Dolores is, no, Mary Jane, I thought Mary Jane was the wife. Alright, Timmy needs water, Mary Jane is starving and thirsty. I can't believe I got those mixed up. That trash can of ours is getting disgusting there. I got them mixed up. There, she's fine now. There should be like a little or like telling you who's who. I still haven't figured everything out yet. We dodged a bullet this time. Alright, we got rid of the cockroaches again. Mary Jane is hungry. Timmy's needs some water. Alright, we'll give everybody, or Mary Jane some food. But everybody gets water. Might as well just feed them all. Screw it. Oh, we don't have a radio. Mary Jane, this is Mary Jane, I'm pretty sure. And this is Dolores. Alright, we're good. Playing with matches is never a good idea. Doing so is in a tiny underground shelter is probably even lower on the good ideas scale. A few matches later and we ended up with flames licking up one of the walls. Time is short. We need to put it out and save our supplies. What do we save? That's all we have is a Boy Scout thing. Boy Scout book. Finally, Ted. Ted's back. And he broke the gun. You idiot. There's one thing we need. It's the Scout Handbook. Before any of the pages got touched by the flames, we jumped forward, grabbed it, and held it tight until the fire was gone. We need to examine the damage it has done, but truth be told, it could have been much worse. One of the buildings to withstand the blast turned out to be our local bus station. If any passengers survived, they have long since abandoned the buses, leaving behind hordes of personal belongings, backpacks, bags, sacks, and one guy even left a cupboard. It was difficult to resist looking into it. Guess what? There was another smaller cupboard inside. Our local athletics team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Nice, we got some water. Their bus was full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were a match for us, so we just took all the water bottles. And we found a radio, nice. While scouting the wasteland, we stumbled upon a ruined pharmacy. Most of the medical supplies were already missing or damaged during the explosion, but we found an untouched locker in the back of the shop. Blast open using some gunpowder from our ammunition. It worked. So much for our rifle. It got damaged during one expedition. Damn. But I think we lost the suitcase as well. That sucks. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Alright, Mary Jane and Timmy both need something to drink. There you go. That's right. Dolores needs water. Alright, that's good. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figure it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go and answer it? Yeah. Go for it, Mary Jane. We answered the phone. We could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning. Yeah. Mary Jane's fine. Timmy's fine. Alright. Alright, we'll give Ted something to eat. Dolores is confident she will survive outside. Alright, so it's either Timmy or Dolores. We stumbled upon the remains of a bandit's shantytown. Someone or something tore it down incidentally. Amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its paws nonchalantly, surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching our hatch. Yeah. Let's let it in. The cat's out of the bag. We got a new companion and an achievement. I didn't realize how much you had to read in this game. My voice is getting kind of hoarse right now. Took a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sherikov etched into it. What kind of name is that? Alright, Mary Jane's fine. Timmy seems okay. Ted is hungry. Ted should drink something. Ted has rested. Alright, we're sending Dolores. And we'll give her a gas mask. That's about it. You can't give her a gun. That cat. Water. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Alright, they all need water. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back. Yeah, alright. We know very little about what's going on outside. It's a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. Yeah, let's listen. Day 17, nice. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the service now. Awesome. Alright, Timmy needs something to eat. If there's not anyone who can rescue us from the hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens, we've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. Awesome. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing you have. Alright. Alright, Mary Jane and Timmy are alright. Ted needs water to survive. Damn it, Ted. We are about to finish our dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking on the door. It seems to be a trader. Very interested in ammunition. How about that? Alright, see what he can give us for that ammunition. Oh, nice. Gave us some food. I would rather have some water, but whatever. Very happy to get some ammunition. Rations, it wasn't much, but something is always better than nothing. Alright, Mary Jane needs something to drink. And food. Damn it. Mary Jane needs... Or Timmy and Mary Jane need both need water. That's all we have left. Right? Alright, we gotta hope that Dolores will come back with some water, or we're screwed. While trying to pet the little devil, we found a piece of paper on its collar with an address scribbled on it. Could a previous owner still be around and worried sick? Chances are slim, but maybe we should pay them a visit, or at least whatever's left of them. Yeah, do it. Maybe they'll be grateful. Please find some water. We need water. Well, we found an axe. Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they've been looking for him for a while. Supposedly, Sherikoff belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it in the last few days. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. We found the 10-cent hotel in ruins, but there was plenty to look through. Pieces of furniture, suitcases, and other... Nice, we found some water. But only one. That's not enough for all four of us. Every room was stocked with water bottles for guests, and a few of them remained relatively untouched by the explosion. In what was left of the rooms, two figures were playing chess. One was a skeleton and the other was a man in some kind of metal armor. They gave us their chessboard, claiming they have a spare one. Only when we walked away did we discover they gave us checkers. What a sick joke. So we found one water bottle, one chessboard, and one axe. Mary Jane's thirsty. Timmy's alright. Dolores needs something to eat. The day has come. We can't keep lying to ourselves. The shelter isn't big enough for all of us. Someone has to leave and make their own luck on the radioactive wasteland, but who? We'll get rid of... I'm thinking Mary Jane. Just so we can save some water. I know that's kind of cruel, but we need water. So, yeah, we'll get rid of Mary Jane. Sorry, Mary Jane. Good luck out there. We sacrificed our own daughter for some water. Mary Jane volunteered to leave the shelter without sharing her reasons. Maybe she's looking for an adventure. Or maybe she just doesn't like us very much. Timmy's pretty fatigued. Dolores needs something to eat. Ted is hungry. Alright, Dolores and Ted. There. Timmy's pretty fatigued. We'll give him something to eat. Alright, we're gonna send Timmy. It's hard being down here, living here. We need to make the best of it, or else might find ourselves in even more trouble. Hey, the cat's back. It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling. Yeah. To our surprise, we found Cherikov back in our shelter this morning. I don't know. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Alright. Alright, they all need something to drink. Dolores needs something to eat. That's all, I guess. We'll give him an axe. Day 23, nice. Dolores is pretty fatigued. Ah, damn it. Alright. I've always wanted to throw a party with you, with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked out. One time, alright. I wonder if we can eat the cat. Maybe. Flying far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Alright. They're all good. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Cherikov found a new toy. A bit of innocuous wiring that it ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for, but our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Should we take the wire away from the fluffy friend and investigate it? No. Leave it. We don't really want to risk pissing off Cherikov by taking its toy away. We've already gotten scratched for it a lot less. Let's just leave it be. That wire is probably useless. Alright. Damn it, they both need water. And we're out of water. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, damn it, there's a radioactive cockroach in here. Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jump out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antennae. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting. Alright. We're fine. The funky roaches haven't really left us, to be fair. They aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem relatively friendly and curious. Just this morning, when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing in a perfect line in front of us, as if they're waiting for something. Alright, let's see. Maybe they're waiting for us to die. Disco Roach. We got an achievement called Disco Roach. Make them dance. Oh, nice. We got food and water. If you can't beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music, so we fulfilled their unspoken request. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor. And all of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but soon they came back in a group carrying supplies on their strong mutated backs and saying, "Look, like we made some new friends, disgusting mutated radioactive friends." Nice. Dolores isn't doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about. Let's give Ted something to drink or eat. The army is on the radio again. They said they'll be scouting the neighborhood and need to find clear signs of survivors that are still alive. We don't have any cards. Hey, Timmy's back. Better have something good, Timmy. Ah, damn it. We missed our chance to let the military know where we were. There's a good bet they'll get back to us again, but when will that be? We might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. Came across a local church at the end of the road. Most of it was destroyed, but the priest quarters survived the blast. A group of people survived there and started a cult. They believe that everything that's been happening in a game tailored for someone's amusement. How crazy is that? Cultists have decided they won't be needing any holy water. We did a bit of miracle work and turned empty wine bottles into quite full water bottles. Nice! 2 water bottles, awesome. Timmy should eat something. There we go. This morning we were surprised to find a letter on our doorstep. It was not signed, and it contained a location and time for a meeting tonight and a few sentences. It said things like, "We're friendly, come unarmed, send 1 person. We have no idea who could have sent that, but we're guessing this is our chance to find out." Are we sending someone? Damn it. We'll send Ted. Alright, well, he's not dead, so... It's true, it's all true. There really are others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous unarmed and on time, greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. They're led by twins, a brother and a sister who seem to be friendly enough. Nice. Timmy's hungry. Yeah, we definitely need more supplies. Actually, I think we could skip this next expedition or scavenge, but see what happens. Actually, we're gonna skip this. Let's skip this next one. A scientist, at least supposedly, arrived on our doorstep yelling, "Dr. Sherikov, are you in there?" He was looking for his lost cat, but kept referring to the pet as his favorite assistant. His research apparently can't go on without the cooperation of Dr. Sherikov, since the cat doesn't seem keen on moving out of our bunker anytime soon. The doc wants us to compensate him by helping him with his project. In these circumstances, it might not be the worst idea to befriend other wastelanders, even the batshit crazy ones. Day 30. Timmy's still hungry? Alright, we'll skip this one. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. We're not sure if they're rats, feral bunnies, or just mutated hamsters. All of these options are pretty grim. We could use spare ammunition or something else to get rid of every one of these pests. Yeah, we'll use an axe. What's that stuff on Ted? Our can survived, or our can saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still the top of the food chain. Oh, nice. We got more ammunition. Timmy is very hungry. Alright, we'll send somebody out. Send Dolores. Dolores. We'll send her with... Send her with an axe. The cat disappeared for a short while and came back with a note on its collar. He says he's been followed by a couple of weird men in hats and sunglasses, making him temporarily go into hiding. His note mentions the construction of some sort of transportation contraption. Few details were provided, but apparently can get us out of this hellhole. It still needs to be stocked with supplies, which is where we come in. He wants us to stockpile several cans of soup. Alright. I think we can trust this guy. I don't know yet. Timmy needs water. Ted needs water. But we don't have that much cans of soup. Wait, you would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet since, you know, most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet, here we have someone at the door. We opened it up and we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a water chip. A water chip? What the hell is that? Sure. Fizzer wasn't very happy that we didn't have a water chip or that we didn't know what that one was. He did help himself to the water we offered him and explained the chip is of utmost importance. Before we learned anything more, he left for the wasteland. Damn it, he didn't give us anything. We just lost the whole thing of water. That sucks. Damn it. That was stupid of us to do that. Alright, let's listen to the radio. Hopefully Dolores has some good news. Oh no, she found some water. We ran into a group of freaky people dressed like wizards. They were eager to trade some of their supplies for a few items. It sounded like a fair deal, so we invited them. They were really ecstatic about purchasing a pair of old socks which had been lying in the corner for some time now, living their own life. The wizards got them in exchange for a few bottles of water. One of them placed the sock on her ears and started to dance. We got three bottles of water. Nice. But we have no food. Dolores has not eaten for a while. I'm sorry. We're out of food. This is not good. I guess we'll have to send Ted out. Oh, we didn't have enough food. We missed 2 chances to get out of here. Day 37. We have no food. Alright, we'll give him some water, Ted. We'll send, I guess, an axe. It's always nice to have. Timmy is very hungry. Well, we have no food or water. Alright, we can give Dolores some water. Just received another transmission, but we don't have any cards. Damn it. I have no food. I can't give them anything. Right, it's not the best time or place to make plans for the future, but we can't help thinking about what we can make of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing, or will we have to move to some forsaken hole like Toronto? We made it to day 40, guys. I don't think we can get past this because we're out of food. We don't have your damn food. We have no food for ourselves. The doc is getting on our nerves a bit. Sure, we promised him we'd get him some supplies, but it's hard to give them up. They're worth their weight in gold, our soup cans, whatever the currency is these days. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. Introduce themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open it? Might as well. We're about to die of starvation. Oh, we got a gun. Nice. It's very unwise of Ted to walk right into the hands of a gang of filthy bandits camped nearby. He's not coming back. Oh, he's dead? Damn it. Alright, rest in peace, Ted. Open the door, revealed a group of armed teenagers, possibly high school students. Contrary to what we expected, they're very friendly and quested to know if we've seen any Reds nearby. We couldn't help them when they found out we were not armed. They were kind enough to leave us a spare rifle. We're about to die. Can't send anybody. Day 43. Timmy looks like he's about to just keel over. Alright, I'll give you some water, Timmy. Can't send anybody. A woman came by with this creature she claims is a camel, provided that camels have 5 legs. The animal is carrying a pack of goods for trade. We have all those. So, not trading. We need food. She would have given us food. Oh, I think Timmy died. Damn it. Hunger drove Timmy insane when he realized we won't be able to provide for him. He snuck out and never returned. In the end, we decided her offer were not for us. Maybe another time if she ever came back. See what happens. The end, yeah. We died. We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long. We spent 50 days at least. Made contact with the military. We just couldn't get it. We just got really unlucky. We couldn't find any cards. Alright, well, that was 60 seconds. Let me know if you guys want to see more of that game. It's pretty fun. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.